So what's that working off, the GPS receiver in the helicopter?
Nope, it's working off its own GPS.
Really?
Yep, pretty nifty. Alright, so you can kind of come over the beach here a little bit more. And just so you guys know, we're sitting at about 700 now.
Okay, we'll come down around 700. Want me to go up?
Nah, you can keep it, it's fine. I like being at 7 anyways. Don't go any lower though.
I'm trying not to. I correct one thing, the other thing goes out.
Right, right. If the collective's getting too heavy for you, you can put the friction on.
No, it's not even that. It's actually really light.
Alright, cool. Oh, I know that if I fly for more than like 45 minutes, my arm hurts. Alrighty, let's see here. Where are we? Getting close. About 4 miles out.
From JFK airspace?
No, from the monument, which is where I'm going to call. So, we'll just wait a little bit longer here.
Trying to bring it up a little bit.
Yep, that's fine. Won't slow down so much though. That's good right there. This is actually good training for your instruments, so keep your eyes outside, you know, enjoy the view, but every once in a while check your back inside.
Yeah.
Make sure you're holding everything steady. Want to suck it in a little bit more too, that'd be good, because you're kind of tiny.
You mean suck it into the formation?
Yeah, bring it a little closer.
Roger that, we'll come a little closer.
You're like 20 or 22s away.
Roger.
Alright, so the monument's right up in there. You're from Long Island, right?
Excuse me?
You're from Long Island, right?
Queens.
Queens,
Yeah.
okay, so you know where Jones Beach is?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Alright, slow down a little bit, you're leaving in the dust here.
Power difference really that much between these two?
Oh yeah. That and this one just flies better.
Yeah, you correct one thing, I drop air altitude.
Right, so since you're dropping altitude and you're fast, just bring the cyclic back a little bit. Not too abruptly. Yeah, just right there is fine. I'll bring it in. Alright, cool. So I think we're close enough here. Alright, we're about 2 miles from Jones Beach. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to JFK and give them a call already.
Alright, I'll switch over with him.
We can see you there. JFK Tower, helicopter 555, Uniform Papa, flight 2.
There's a 555 Uniform Papa, contact Brad.
Yeah, American 12, we're 10 to final for G0.
I guess that was American 12 stepping on me. American 12, following company 737, go to land runway 22 left, wind 20010.
American 12, we're with you at final G0.
Ooh, where do you park?
Juliet 2 and we're Foxtrot entry.
That was 2017, continue Zulu, Golf, hold short runway 22 right.
Zulu, Golf, short, 2 right, just 27.
5 Uniform Papa Tower, 125.25 if you didn't hear me.
2525, Uniform Papa.
American 12, we're 555 Uniform Papa, Kennedy Towers, squawk 0306, pay request.
5 Uniform Papa flight, squawking 0306, we're over the Jones Beach Monument at 500 feet. We'd like to transition the South Shore with a checkout to the Hudson exclusion.
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa, radar contact 1 mile east of the Jones Beach Monument at 400 feet. Kennedy altimeter 2968, proceed along the shoreline westbound at or below 500. Caution wake turbulence, all types overhead departing to the southwest.
Roger, 5 Uniform Papa flight, radar contact, transition along the South Shore at or below 500 feet. Alright, so bring it down to 400. And let's get over the water more. Nice and gentle. So basically we're going to fly these bad boys with these guys all the way along the shore until we get to the Verrazano. Once we get to the Verrazano, they check us out to the exclusion, and we're good to go. Which the exclusion frequency is 123.05. 23.05. There. Nice and easy messing around here. So
we're below 300 though.
That's okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
Going back at 85.
I want 80 right there. And keep them because you doing this is fucking with them.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta keep it nice and straight. Alright, right there. Perfect.
Got the red light?
Yep. Alright, so when we get on this side, stay over the water. Okay, don't get close to the beach there.
You want me to cut across the beach?
No, don't, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can cut the corner here, that's fine, but just don't get close to the
No,
water.
no,
See how we are right now?
Yeah.
No, it's no good. You gotta be out over there.
Yep.
That's good right there, hold it. Okay, a little higher. Let's not go below 3. Left thumb. Sweet. Alright, cool. So as far as the flight plan goes, you were kind of curious about that, I guess. Normally what you would do is you would take a sheet and it basically has all the, waypoint information that you want, and you plan point to point. So it was straight, if you got to make a turn, you make it 2 points, and you plan for really what you want to get is the fuel burn, which is ultimately what you want, because if you run out of fuel, then you don't go anywhere. So, I better get back over there. When you do it, basically you take it's called it's a little ruler.
Yeah, I have that.
And you plan miles. So from this point to that point is so many miles. And then you figure out the winds that are going to be for that flight and your airspeed that you're going to hold. From that information, you get your true airspeed and your winds, and you figure out a wind correction angle and your ground speed. From your ground speed, you figure out time, and then from your time,
500 feet. Caution wake turbulence, all types overhead, departing to the southwest.
Proceeding below 500 shoreline, 5 meters south.
And then from that time, that lake time is called, then you can get a fuel burn based on however many gallons an hour this thing burns. And then you plan it out. That's pretty much what ForeFlight does for you. I mean, it's all right here. So you got your distance, your times, your fuel burns, all that fun stuff.
Now these also need to be submitted, right?
Sort of, kind of. Let's drift out more. Because they're on our right side now.
They're on our right?
They're on our right. Yeah, you can probably see them.
Nope.
All right, well, they'll just stay behind us then. What you call it? So, basically, you can plan it or file it, and what they do, it's more of, you really want to file it more for IFR because you have to enter airspace and they have to make room for you.
Yeah.
VFR, it's really more of a, if you crash,
they wouldn't know where you were going.
Yeah, exactly. Which, if we crash here, somebody's going to find us before the FAA ever figures it out, so don't worry about it. But yeah, you can call them and do whatever. And then, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the gist of it. Now, there's two ways to navigate. There's what's called pilotage, and there's what's called dead reckoning. So pilotage is flying by
sight, right?
Yeah, your memory, basically. So, like, right here, I know that that's Long Island, Montauk's that way, there's a city, okay? Dead reckoning would be taking your flight plan, holding a constant heading and a constant airspeed, and flying from point to point and getting to your destination. Now, you can fly either way. We're kind of doing more of a pilotage flight right here. Or you can do a whole dead reckoning flight. I've done that before. But normally you use both methods, and that's to ensure that you're not off course or anything like that. So, like, for example, when I flew in Arizona, there wasn't a lot of buildings and shit. There was mountains. So you can tell where you were based on your mountain ranges, and that's how you could use pilotage with your dead reckoning. Here it's more like, well, from, you know, MacArthur to Coney Island, I'm going to burn so much amount of fuel.
Now with instrument rating, how does that work?
The instrument, you would have to fly the instrument ship, which is Yankee, and it's getting painted right now, so it'll be back in about a week. And what happens is you have have you been in Yankee?
Yeah.
It's got that big panel with all the gyros.
Yep.
So it's got these two gyros, and then the it's called a HI, or heading indicator. So it's basically a compass.
Yep.
And it sits in the it's called a 6-pack. So you have your vertical speed, your airspeed, your AI, and then you got your altimeter, your turn coordinator, and your HI.
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa, traffic at your 12 o'clock and 6 miles eastbound is a Cessna at 300 feet.
Roger, 5 Uniform Papa, we're keeping it tight to the shore. I'm looking out for that traffic.
Cessna 59 Delta, traffic 12 o'clock and 6 miles is a helicopter westbound at 200 feet.